Hey here, Texas. This is Tiffany with Epiphany Lane, your mental health BFF, with this week's mental health check-in. Our topic, 4 ways to become narcissist-proof. Let's go. Okay, BFF. Number 1 is you see the tactics and you block them. Okay, block them like you block your ex on your phone. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, again, like I was mentioning in the intro, if you start to see the signs, the gaslighting and the manipulation, then you take your actions to block them, which means maybe not being responsive or even asking more questions and digging a little bit, because a lot of times what a narcissist will do is try to make you seem like you're not intelligent or you're asking stupid questions. In reality, they don't have the answer because they didn't expect you to go that far. So tip number 1, you gotta see it and then block them from harming you. Let's get to tip number 2. Okay, tip number 2, BFF, is basically hear what they say and then repeat it. Sometimes being a mirror to a narcissist, even though you would think it'd be the thing they want, it's absolutely the thing they don't want. They don't want you to expose them because then they can't do the stuff that they do, right? So when you hear something that makes absolutely no sense, whether it's gaslighting, whether it's a lie, whether it's just a really, really stretched version of the truth, just be a little parrot and just say, did I hear you say blah, 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 blah? And if they are going to double down, then they're going to repeat it. And if they're going to feel exposed, or they might backtrack or say, oh, just forget about it. Either way, you've exposed their tactic, and you've repeated it to them. So tip number 2, when you hear it, repeat it and see how they respond. Okay, bestie, so this is where listening to my other talks may be important. Saying no with power is really important on tip number 3. Speak up for yourself without emotion. Okay, what? Yes, how do I speak up for myself without passion and energy? Well, because you are recognizing that you're talking to a narcissist, they're going to use emotion to manipulate you. That's their tactic. That's where they get their power from. They actually pull your emotion and throw it back at you at this really intense rate. And so what you want to do is not give them any of that energy. Kind of hold that energy back. So again, using our same example of the training, once they've been called out on, well, you trained me, so what are you saying, that I wasn't trained properly? It's a question, and it's without emotion. It's not passive aggressive. It's very assertive. And the person's going to maybe intensify. You seem very upset. I'm not sure what you're upset about. I'm the person that doesn't have what they need to do their job well. Ooh, it gets spicy. It gets spicy, BFF. But again, saying what you need to say without emotion actually gives you the power position in the conversation. And it allows the narcissist to show their lack of control because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not following their script. So let's get to the last tip. Hey, bestie. So here's the 4th tip. Make it about them for you. This one's a little bit more complicated. You have to know your narcissist a little bit well to be able to do this, but believe me, if you've been working in an environment with them for a while, you know them better than you think. So trust your instincts when it comes to, okay, what are their motivations? What kind of things make them feel like they did their job or make them look good? Whether it's, I'll present for us, for the team, and then, if it doesn't work out, it'll be my fault anyway. Versus, okay, I want to do this presentation. I've been very prepared for it, and I know I'm going to do a great job. Yes, it's for me. It's going to make me look good and hopefully move me to a different department so I have to work with this person. But it'll make them look good. And by proxy, that's all they matter. That's all that matters to the narcissist, right? So when you're trying to make it about them, again, you have to use your empathy double time versus, to compensate for the lack of empathy that this narcissist is showing you. It's a little bit of mental gymnastics, but hey, it's strategy. It's what we do in business. So that's our 4th tip. Okay, bestie, that's all I have for you today. Well, that's actually all I have for you this month. My mental health check-ins are over. This is the end of October. So I hope that you have enjoyed these talks and that you've been able to use them in your life. I am so grateful for her, Texas, for giving me this opportunity. This has been Tiffany Lindley with Epiphany Lane, your mental health BFF, saying peace on the journey. Thank you so much.